getting right to the heart of the big rock stories. The 6 o'clock Rock Report in association with Hot Press Radio Nova.
Three lads, Ken and Carl Pappenfuss with Darren Campbell, are Relish. They've been around since the late 90s. They released 2 albums and then they literally disappeared. Now they're back. They have a gig at the Academy on Friday coming and a new album out called Connected. Ken and Carl and the guitars are here. Go for it.
2, 3. Well, I've tasted the mustard seed, and I walked with a man, and I read the ISIS papers, but I've always known what I am. And I can sing you songs about the mystical man, but I won't make much sense. I profess, oh, rainbows ever. Let your beauty come alive. Let your color fill the sky. I said, rainbows ever. Why don't you liberate my mind? Let your color fill the sky. She's in the waiting room and she sat in line. Well, the question is why? 'Cause I've been good all my life. Giving up the gift. You say the good die young. Now do the gurus and philosophers still turn you on? Rainbows ever. Let your beauty come alive. Let your color fill the sky. I said rainbows ever, yeah, yeah. Why don't you liberate my mind? Let your color fill the sky. It's like a bird without violence. We go from the wheel to what's real. And I said this ain't no rap on grace, but I tell you now it's just the way I feel. Are you a champion of science or are you some freak show fool? 'Cause what cannot be proved, no, no, can still be true. I said rainbows ever. Let your beauty come alive. Let your color fill the sky. I said rainbows ever, yeah. Why don't you liberate my mind? Let your color fill the sky. Rainbows ever. Rainbows ever.
That sounded absolutely marvellous.
Thank you.
As you put down your guitars, I'll fill a bit of time here. Thank you so much for coming in to see us here at Radio Nova. We like to play that song every now and again, but I think when I see you two guys playing in front of me, first of all, you're both left-handed, and Ken, you play with only 5 strings. Your guitar looks sort of half naked.
Yeah, it's 5 strings. Actually, Carl plays with 5 as well.
Oh, were you?
That's
the monitor was in my way here and I couldn't see it, but I was looking at Ken.
That's actually by default because he plays my guitars, and that's the way it works out.
That's it. What's the deal with the 6 string? Why did you feel that works better for you guys?
It's just the way it happened. I used to play with a coin and was forever breaking strings.
Yeah.
And when you're 12, 13, you can't afford new packets of strings every couple of weeks, so kind of built myself up to 3, 4, 5 strings. So maybe 6 strings for the next album.
Right.
Who knows?
Yeah. Would that change your sound dramatically, do you think?
It might do.
Yeah.
It might do.
Relish, where on God's earth have you been? I know, you're probably sick of it by now, but you know, it's got to be a question that's asked.
Yeah. Well, we kind of, after the second album that we did, called Karma Calling, we just, to be honest, we were just a bit sort of burnt out, you know. We toured for years, I think we were on the road for about 6-7 years constant, and we just felt that we needed to give things a bit of a rest regarding the band, and we just went off and explored other musical
I think you're
avenues,
lying.
Well, do you?
I do, because I'm looking at you as you're telling me this, and it's like, okay, yeah, the press release says that we're sort of tired and stuff like that. Did you guys have a huge falling out as brothers, or come on, let's be honest.
No. Well, I mean, there was tension. There's no doubt. I think it was down to the pressure, really.
Yeah.
I mean, we had started the album. We'd done 2 or 3 tracks. I couldn't really get any further.
The new album?
Yeah, of the new album.
Okay.
And, the challenge for us was this time we were going to go independent. We weren't going to go into the big studio and big producer and all that thing. We were going to do it at home. We have a studio set up and, a couple of other studios. We can mix and match stuff, record drums in particular places, do vocals in particular places. That was the plan.
Yeah.
But 3 songs in, it was like, God, is this the right place? Who are we? All these questions come, and we ended up working with other people.
Right.
And that in a way answered all our questions, because we were able to take from those experiences what was good and what we felt would be relevant to Relish. And also we knew as well when we got together exactly who we were, and we're very comfortable with being ourselves then. So we work with players.
Do you mean like Paul Weller and okay.
And crew, yeah. And Carl did loads of session stuff. Darren did a TV with Paul Weller. Darren always gets the luxury stuff.
He did the DVD, did he?
Yeah. I did the DVD.
Oh, you did the DVD?
No. Well, he plays down his little part in the
Weller thing.
Yeah, and in the first class travel and stuff. Yeah, he certainly does. Yeah.
But what that brought to the table was it allowed us to be ourselves again. We were comfortable with it, and what we just decided at that point. Whatever direction we go in is the direction we go in, and that's it.
Hence, I guess, the album title, Connected. And I don't mean this to sound like it will sound, but during that time, possibly you all grew up.
Totally, yeah. I mean Arrested Development proper. I mean, any band that's, if you've done 2 albums and you've spent nearly 10 years together, I mean, you're in a cocoon, you're not in real life,
All right,
so come the 3rd record and you spend a bit of time with family and you sort of... Your yardsticks in life are, some have been met, some have exceeded, some you haven't met. So all these life questions come. And when you've got a bit of time, you really need to get away and start finding out who you are. So I think collectively, we brought back our own experiences and made the new band. And so to answer your question, yes, the 3rd album for us is very much like a new Relish album.
Right.
But in a sense, it's still got some lineage to the last 2 records. So for anyone who's got the first 2 albums, they'll feel like this 3rd album is a development of what that was. But for anyone who's just discovered us now, it's hopefully it sounds like a debut.
The album is called Connected. The guys are going to be playing this Friday at Academy, and also rolling over westwise to C Sessions July weekend as well. There's a good lineup on that this year too.
Brilliant, yeah.
And you guys have just been added to it, which is great. Are you excited to be out there doing it again, touring, doing these shows?
It's very different now. So in a sense, it's...
Do you mean from lack of money now, or the economy's very different and everything's very different, or
it's kind of hard to put your finger on. I think that's what's really interesting about it. It's undefinable, and you go to different places, and some places sure are being affected by the money. Some places aren't. And I think what's great about music is it gets beyond all that, and people can just, I think now more than ever, just appreciate music and the experience for what it is, rather than are these guys number 1 on the charts. And too much choice sometimes is a bad thing.
Thank you so much for popping by, Nova. Really great to see you both, and as I say, good luck with the gigs this coming Friday. Relish are back and they're going to be playing the Academy too. Have a blast.
Thank you.
By the way, the album is called Connected, and you know what, it's so good I'm going to play it for you next.
It gets people talking. The 6 o'clock Rock Report in association with Hot Press. Radio Nova.